Atkins Civil 3D video series, Storm 4B, Finished Storm Improvement Drawing. This video illustrates A. Create storm construction notes, B. Create construction reference labels, and C. Create data shortcuts of storm improvement objects. The final step in the preparation of the storm improvement drawing is the creation of the storm construction notes, addition of construction reference labels for the various storm improvement objects, and the creation of the storm data shortcuts. The notes drawing, which contain the general and construction notes used by Atkins, is shown. These notes are modified as needed for each particular project. Storm construction notes are prepared to describe the various items of work shown on the storm improvement drawing. Atkins uses construction reference labels that are placed in the vicinity of storm improvement objects that reference the corresponding storm construction note number. Construction reference labels are used throughout the drawing in lieu of individual construction labels, which greatly reduces the clutter and improves the readability of a drawing. Also, more detailed information can be given in a construction note compared to individual labels. The construction reference labels are on layer C storm text construct and consist of a circle or elongated circle with an Arial bold number contained therein. The label also includes two leaders that are tangent to the circle and oriented in different directions. A wipeout is also included around the circle to obscure objects behind the label. Copy the label, including the leaders, to the desired location and change the number as appropriate. Leaders are used where needed and erased where not needed. To orientate the leader in the desired direction, use Rotate command, RO enter, pick a leader, pick the center of the circle, and rotate the leader about the center to the desired orientation. Or use Mirror command, MI enter, to mirror a leader, pick the leader, enter, pick the center of the circle, and mirror the leader to the desired orientation. Erase the source object, yes or no. With no, it keeps the original and the new one. To extend or retract the length of the leader, pick the leader, use the square glyph at the arrowhead, and retract or extend the leader as desired. Use the current leader as a guide for the orientation of the leader extension or retraction. Escape. For this video, the construction reference labels have been added to the various storm improvements. The construction reference labels for the removal of the various existing drainage facilities are shown on the demolition drawing and not on the storm improvement drawing. The vicinity of Kincaid between 44th North and 44th South is shown in plan and profile prior to any modifications. The structures at the RC boxes along Kincaid are not actual structures per se, but are modifications to the RC box to provide openings for the installation of the curb inlets on top and the RC pipe in the sidewalls. After using Civil 3D for the design of the drainage facilities in plan and profile, drafting enhancements and construction notes are used for the modifications required at various locations along the RC box. The same vicinity of Kincaid between 44th North and 44th South is shown in plan and profile after modifications were made for the curb inlets and pipe connections to the RC box. The previous structures have been replaced with null structures, which are essentially pipe breaks. Since Civil 3D uses straight grades for pipes between structures, they are generally used for profile grade breaks. Null structures have been located at each curb inlet and pipe connection along the RC box in order to show the invert elevation in profile view. Since modifications are made to the RC box to provide openings, curb inlets and pipe connections can be at different locations. The location of the curb inlets on the RC box have been modified. Curb inlets along major and secondary roads are generally spaced at approximately 200-foot intervals to keep the roadway relatively free of excess stormwater. The frame and cover in the curb openings also provide access to the RC box for inspection and maintenance work. The location of all RC pipe connections to the RC box have been modified and are connected to the null structure. RC pipes 24-inch and larger are connected to the RC box at approximately 45-degree angles in order to reduce the hydraulic head losses. Construction reference labels are used for the curb inlets and pipe connections to the RC box in plan and profile. Spanning pipe labels are used in plan view to show the total length of the various sizes of RC box. The length, grade, and invert elevation of each segment of RC box between curb inlets and the RC pipe connections are shown in profile view. At locations where the RC box changes in size, the larger size box extends several feet beyond the RC pipe connection. The end of the smaller size RC box stops approximately 5 feet short of the larger size box. Drafting enhancements and construction reference labels are used for the 5-foot long RC box transition section. After all drafting enhancements have been completed, the null structure style is modified to turn off the 3D solid display of the null structure. Edit, 3D solid, apply, OK. In areas where the subsoils consist of clayey materials that do not drain well and become saturated during the rainy season, which is the case within the Kincaid road improvements, subsurface drainage should be installed along roadways in order to keep the subgrade dry. Where stormwater drainage facilities are installed, gravel is used for the bedding and backfill of the drainage pipe, which also serves as subsurface drainage. Underdrains, consisting of 4-inch perforated pipe surrounded by gravel bedding and backfill, are used at locations where stormwater drainage facilities are not installed. 4-inch pipes are installed in structures and in sidewalls of RC boxes to drain the subsurface waters into the structures and boxes. Create the data shortcuts for the STRM and STRM objects. Prospector, expand data shortcuts, expand pipe networks, right-click data shortcuts, create data shortcuts, scroll down to pipe networks, click on pipe networks. The STRM, STRM post demo, and STRM demo will be checked, OK. The STRM and STRM objects are shown in the data shortcuts. OK. Since the project base drawing has been XREF'd into the base drawing for each category improvement, road, drainage, water, and sewer, the project base drawing should be updated shortly after the existing and construct storm objects have been created so that they will be available for use on the other category improvement drawings. The current project base drawing has been updated using the procedures illustrated in video reference storm to deref the construct and existing post-demo storm objects and to draw the objects into the various profile views. This video is a part of the Civil 3D video series created by Gerald Atkins of Atkins Engineering. Visit www.atkengr.com for instruction manuals, tutorial drawings, template drawings, and Civil 3D videos.